Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another episode of the Basics series from Grumpy Monkey Garage, where today we're talking about the top 5 things you could do as a new technician to improve your career and make your job more enjoyable. Let's get started. Jumping right in. Work. Do the work. I'm just kidding. Right off the bat with your work, you want to make sure that you're punctual. You want to make sure you're taking initiative on stuff. And that example is with cleaning in with the shop. Now this stuff I'm going to explain. Punctual. If you're showing up late every single day, that's not going to work. We open at a certain time. First customers are when we open. If we open at 9, the first customer is scheduled for 9. If your shop opens at 7, the first customer will be scheduled at 7. You want to get there, get your workstation, get your parking spot, and get ready for the day before the big door rolls up and now you got 2 million people out front. I want my stuff now, and you got to deal with Karens and everything else in the workforce. Get there on time. Next thing is the initiative. When taking initiative, now what do I mean by that? You're the new guy. You don't know everything. You don't know how to take initiative on repairing the cars. That's not what I'm talking about. It's the little things I'm talking about. If you use the last paper towel, go get a new roll. Are we out? Tell somebody, hey, we're out of paper towels. Because if I go to use a paper towel in the shop, the blue shop towels, you know, and we're out and nobody said anything, well, now I'm just mad. You know, I don't have my shop towels because somebody couldn't just say we were out of shop towels. Same thing for rubber gloves, anything like that. It's very irritating. Take the initiative. We'll get into that a little bit more later. And then take the time, clean the shop. Now, I don't mean sit there and sweep the floors and be obnoxious about it, but when we're slower or we're getting closer to closing time and there's no more simple work and you're still on the clock, especially if you're a new tech and you're in a shop that pays hourly, don't sit there on your phone. I'm not paying you to be on your phone. The other shop's not paying you to be on your phone. That's not what it's for. Take that time, make your workspace livable. Do it for you. Imagine if you could find everything when you show up in the morning. Oh, my coworkers, they're always taking all my stuff and moving it. You clean. You make it the place you want to work. You work there. Be part of this shop. Help out with that kind of stuff. You know, I'm running a shop. My master tech's fixing cars all day long. Some stuff gets overlooked. Help out in that area. That makes you valuable. That makes us like you better. I'm not telling you to be Cinderella. Just take the initiative on some stuff. There's a huge oil spill. Throw some kitty litter down on it, sweep it up. Especially if you're the one who made it. Dear God, if you made the mess, you clean that mess up. Number 2 thing you can do that's gonna make your life easier. Have some reasonable expectations. Tell yourself, yes, I'm aware I'm the new guy on the totem pole. I'm not gonna make $1 million tomorrow. This business will bring you a good, solid income you can live off of. It really will. It's working out great for me. It's working out great for some of my techs. When you're a new tech, you're a new tech. You're not gonna make the big ball of dollars right off the bat. You need to use this opportunity to learn. Learn, make yourself a better technician, become better, and as you're becoming a better technician, you can get paid like a better technician. That's very important. What I mean by this on the reasonable expectations, flat rate is gonna kill you when you're a new tech. You may only bill 4 to 6 hours a day if there's 8 available hours. Now here at this shop, we routinely bill 10, 12 hours a day. It's pretty normal to do that, especially right now, 2022, we're busy as all get out. Now, with that flat rate, you get paid by the job and not by the hour. We go into that a little more detail in some of our other basic series videos regarding that. But if you need to focus on your quality over your hours. Really focus on doing a good job. And what I mean by that is take your time. If the oil change only pays half an hour and you're 40 minutes in, don't rush and just shove everything back together. Do the job all the way through. Don't make it be a comeback. A comeback is gonna hurt you, the shop, and everything about it. Don't do that. Take the time, do it right. The speed will come. You will get faster. After you've done 500 oil changes, you will be fast at them. You'll get there. Don't stress yourself out going, oh God, I'm behind the clock. Relax, relax. You're not gonna die. Take the time, do the job right. The speed will come. If you're a fast learner, you're a fast learner, but I'd say the average technician, after about 2 to 3 months, they've got their speed down where they're beating flat rate or at least hitting it every single time. Or I'd say, let's say 80% of the time by that point. I think that's very reasonable. Give yourself time to learn, but don't rush yourself to the point you make mistakes and have comebacks. It's gonna hurt your career because you're gonna be the guy costing the shop money. Don't do that. Let's go on to number 3 things that can make your life easy and enjoyable as a technician. Learn, ask, and train. Now, what do I mean by that? Learn everything you can. If you have an old master tech who's doing a head gasket and you go over and see he's doing a head gasket, ask him questions. Don't annoy the hell out of him. Just ask him, hey, what's this? How does that work? What's this doing? A master tech that wants to teach you, that sees potential in you, will take the time to explain to you what's going on. Because if you have the potential and you want to learn, you want to grow with the shop, why wouldn't you want to have multiple master techs? You're not threatening his job. Everyone needs a bunch of well-trained technicians. If that person can train you to do those jobs, he can go and do something else. Those big jobs are big hours. Those are great, and you get plenty of them. The knowledge is something we want to share with the new technicians. I'm not withholding it. It's not the forbidden knowledge. You have to unlock level 9 before you can access this knowledge. It's not the case. Learn everything you can. Ask questions if you don't understand. Some people struggle to understand on the first time. People learn different ways. If I explain it to you and you don't understand it and you need to see it, okay, that's fine. That's a totally reasonable outcome. Training. A lot of shops, especially dealerships, will have training for free. They will let you sign up and send you, sometimes they pay you to go to this training. Take advantage of that. Every time you can go get trained and learn some new skill, some new thing that you can get paid for, like learn how to do alignments, learn how to do advanced diagnostics, learn how to do brake bleeds, learn how to do whatever system they're teaching you, that training, go to that training, learn it. It's not a car brand we work on often. Why should I go to that training? It's 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. That training could teach you something about another brand. Car brands use similar technology. The turbo stuff from years ago that everybody thought was weird and out there, factory cars are coming with turbos now. What if somebody was paying attention this whole time? They would have an easier time now. That's the kind of stuff you should look for. Learn as much as you can and take advantage of that free training. Sometimes the training costs money. You know, it'll be like $20 for a diagnostic seminar or something. I value that kind of stuff, but especially if it's free training, you should take advantage of it. Let's do number 4 here, the extra 1%. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, earlier I was talking about initiative with refilling the gloves and towels. That's extra 1%. Do just 1% more, just a little bit extra, and you will stand out to everyone in management, in master techs, anybody who's supposed to be watching out, keeping an eye on you. You're gonna stand out if you're doing that extra 1%. And it takes very little effort to do this extra 1%. Like refilling the gloves, refilling the towels. Or a lot of shops now use cordless tools. If a battery is dead and there's an open charger, go ahead and charge the battery. No one's gonna get on, oh, how dare you have prepared more than the necessary batteries for the day. No one's gonna say, they're gonna be mad when they don't have a battery. Just charge the battery. That kind of stuff. I've also got on here the water bottles. Now at our shop, we have water bottles. Doesn't matter what brand it is. We keep water bottles in the shop fridge because it's hot as hell down here in Georgia, and you're gonna sweat, you're gonna get heat exhaustion, you need to have water. If you empty the last tray of water bottles and there's no water bottles in the fridge, there's a case of water right next to the fridge, or should be. If that's not there, I wanna know that too. Take the water bottles and put them in the fridge so that you and the next tech that's having a time and needs a break can get a cold bottle of water. It's a simple thing. Do that 1%. The next guy goes in there, oh, it's refilled. Somebody refilled it. We're gonna know who did it. That's gonna matter. It's gonna make you a more valuable asset. That takes no skill. It takes time is all it takes, and you got it done. You did something nice for the rest of the shop. That's gonna make you stand out. Let's talk about number 5. Number 5 is the attitude. Now this is easy. Don't come in with a chip on your shoulder. Yeah, thanks a lot. What a piece of useful information. Let me explain what I mean. Don't bring toxic crap into the shop. If you are a Chevy fanboy, do not go in there and crap on the Ford tech, the guy who likes Ford. Playful bantering, fine. Don't be obnoxious. No putting zip ties on drive shafts unless you're both into it. You gotta feel out the culture, but don't create a toxic culture there at your job. Don't create it at the shop. Don't bring this crap in. If it's not already happening, if it's not already there, the people aren't into it, don't start. Don't be that person. Another thing that affects attitude is sleep deprivation. A lot of people are coming just out of high school and they're getting into this field. I think that's fine, but 5 a.m. Fortnite battles, or whatever the hell they're called, Battle Royale or whatever. If you come in at 9 after only 3 hours of sleep, you can't test drive anything. You're going to forget stuff. I told an anecdote in the top 5 things not to do video. Do not come in here with 2 hours of sleep, because I had a technician jack up a car, do an oil change first thing in the morning. He was sleep deprived, got underneath it, no jack stand. I sent him home immediately. Absolutely not. There is no reason you should be so careless and dangerous. This can kill you. That car falls, that jack fails, you didn't tighten the jack all the way so it's slowly lower. I don't care. You will kill yourself doing that crap. Do not do that. Safety is number one. Just make sure you get some good sleep so you can be able to think appropriately at your job. The last one is one that's pretty self-explanatory, but I feel it needs to be said. We've had technicians come in drunk and high. Separate occasions, and one time it was both. They were not technicians long. One guy only worked 3 days, did that on the 4th day, he was fired. Absolutely not. You are a liability to me if you come in like that. What you do on your weekends, on your free time, whatever you want to do, not my business. Here you will be painfully sober. You will be good at your job. Or you'll be training to be good at your job. None of that on the job. Absolutely not. Nope. So the attitude one is really easy. Don't be a toxic weenie. Don't come in sleep deprived and stupid. Stay sober while you're here at work. It seems pretty straightforward. Most of you are like, that seems idiot proof. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. This last one's kind of important. It's a little more personal. Find your passion in this career. What do you like? What makes you excited? What do you like doing? Do you like old JDM imports? Do you like Ford Muscle? Do you like big trucks? Do you like off-road Jeeps? Find what makes you happy about this industry and start to specialize in that. If you're the Jeep guy in the shop, every Jeep comes in here, that's on you, baby. All you. I don't want them. You can have them. They all come in, they go to you. If you like big Ford trucks, you like old 80s stuff, all those can come in and go to you. Specialize. Find your passion and we'll feed you your passion when possible. Not every day you get 27 Jeeps in, not every day you get a bunch of 80s trucks in. But when they come in, now I know who to give them to. That's how it works. Here I'm the Toyota man. Send me the Toyotas, because that's what I like. Find your passion. What makes you want to do this? Find it, decide what you want to do, an expert in that area, what you're good at. And on that note, we'll see you next time on Grumpy Monkey Garage. You guys stay safe out there.